Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 of Grow Indigo with Praxis Fiber Workshop. I am here with Praxis's own garden managers. This is Lou Little behind the camera, Dave Wells of the amazing Little and Wells Incorporated. And we wanted to show you actually what the Praxis original indigo field looks like. So we're standing on 2 parcels, just about 8 blocks to the north of Praxis Fiber Workshop in the neighborhood of North Collinwood. It was important to us in this project early on to address vacancy and beautification in our neighborhood. So that's a really important part of the mission as it's continued. Lou and Dave have been growing indigo with us since the beginning.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey with you, Lou. So I wanted to show everybody kind of what it looks like on the scale. How much indigo is this?
A lot.
It's a lot. Okay.
I forget how many plants we put in. Do you remember, Dave?
So we did the math. And it's about 600 plants that are here on this lot. And then we're going to show you our second lot, which we added in 2019, which is in South Collinwood. And it's on land that belongs to the Hospice of the Western Reserve. But this lot is so special to us. We've done so much programming in this lot. We've had so many community harvests, so many garden parties, gallery events. We've just done a lot here.
A lot here too.
We have learned so much about growing this plant. What do you think we've learned the most about her, or what do you think growing on this scale has done to your garden practice?
They're incredibly forgiving plants. I mean, and because you watch them grow, and then you see if they're not happy, and you can fix things, you can adjust. They're very satisfying to grow, and we've learned lots of water, we've learned lots of food, and if you treat them in a really sort of steady, standard way, they just flourish. So
they like being in Cleveland, I think.
I think they do too.
Yeah, I agree. And I have to say that Lou and Dave have really transformed their practice. They're amazing landscapers. They have an amazing, successful business that's, in addition. And we met in a really grassroots community way at the neighborhood garden store of Cavadas. And Lou and Dave were really excited to sort of shift focus in the summers a little bit to help this project,
absolutely.
Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
And they've built us an entire greenhouse. We'll be growing the seeds on Praxis property. So next year when you guys come visit in person, we'll have a learning garden on site with
lots of exciting things coming.
Lots and lots of exciting things coming in ways that we're growing this program even further. So we're just so happy you're part of it. Thank you. I wanted to show everybody up close a little bit more about what these plants look like. This is going to be, maybe it'll look just like your plants at home. Maybe it'll look a little different, but there's a good sampling actually right here where we're standing of some things you might be seeing at home. So what are we waiting for here? We're waiting for the plant itself to double in height. So I'm not a tall person, but I expect it to come up to my knee when it's ready for the first harvest. We're also looking for the leaf itself to be about the size of my palm, like my whole hand. So all the leaves on the plant will grow. We're waiting for really depth of color, so a dark green shade. One of the signs of stress that you can begin to notice on your plant is if the leaves are a little bit more of a limey green color. That means that they're lacking that nitrogen. You can go ahead and do an extra fish emulsion spray in that case. And speaking of fish emulsion, this is an even numbered week. We're in week 4, so this is a fish emulsion spray week. Remember to spray your fish emulsion early in the morning or in the evening, just not in the hot.
Not right now.
Do not do it right this second. Then we can show, Lou, you were saying.
Yeah, so it's a really good example at home if you feel like you put 2 plants right next to each other and they're acting differently, which is what we have here. And it can be anything. It can be the plant itself. It can be there's a slight difference in the soil, water, something. But you see how different this plant is than the first one. It's got some markings on the leaves where it's had some stress, whether that's heat, water, whatever. The leaves aren't the dark green color that we're hoping. But again, the nice thing is, we have great expectation that this plant will look like that pretty soon. We fed these guys today. We're going to give them more water, and you know, we watch it pretty carefully to see what the color is and what's going on, and adjust our feeding schedule or practices accordingly.
So pay attention to your plants.
Yeah, they'll tell you what you need to know.
They'll tell you what they need. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And if you have any garden-specific questions for Lou and Dave, they'll be happy to answer those as well. You can find out more about them on our website. And you'll be visiting us in future episodes as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone, and have a great week.
Bye.